Are we at war? Or should we be preparing for World War III? If not, then why are tensions so high between the United States of America, Iran, North Korea, and China? 3 countries, by the way, who are working jointly against the United States of America, and 3 countries that massively suppress their people's freedom of speech and their people's rights. Communist-linked countries like China, North Korea, and Iran. You see, the honest truth is we are about to see World War III play out. We've got tension from every corner, not to mention tension with Russia and even tension now with Venezuela. But let me show you a whole list of articles so you can see for yourself what's actually going on. The first report here is on Breitbart.com. Iran partially withdraws from nuclear deal, threatens to increase their uranium enrichment. Now, as many of you know, that uranium enrichment can be used to make your nuclear bombs. This is why it's a problem. Next report here from OANnews.com. U.S. targets Iran's metals for sanctions in response, basically. Tehran relaxes nuclear deal compliance. ZeroHedge.com. Aircraft carrier Abraham Lincoln passes through the Suez Canal en route to Iran as tensions soar. Now, this article goes on to state, but what it appears to be an attempt to show Iran who's boss and that it's not bluffing, Washington has committed to another threatening display of force. Reuters reports that the USS Abraham Lincoln, which has been dispatched to the Mediterranean last week amid worsening tensions with Iran, has passed through the Suez Canal, the first stop in what appears to be a journey into Iranian waters. This means tensions are rising. Thus, this article on express.co.uk, the United States prepares for Iran attack by sending bombers and military to the Middle East. And Infowars.com on the brink of an apocalypse with Iran, and most Americans do not even seem to care. Then we have Maduro in on the action. This is on WashingtonExaminer.com. Maduro providing a safe haven for Iranian terrorists in the West. This is according to Mike Pence. Now, that's obviously an issue. He's getting involved here with Iran. But it's not just Iran. North Korea is also in on the action. Check out this article on ZeroHedge.com. North Korea launches second ballistic missile in less than a week. Express.co. North Korea fires rocket and chilling World War III warning. This is obviously a display of force yet again, going against what Trump and Kim Jong-un have already talked about. But again, it's not just North Korea and it's not just Iran. It's also China who's in on this action here. Here's a report from BBC.com. Trade war. Trump says China broke the deal in trade talks. OANnews.com. China threatens retaliation if their tariffs are increased. Express.co.uk. Nuclear triad. The U.S. and China relations are at a breaking point amid fears of Beijing's dominance. OANnews.com. The United States, Japan, India, and the Philippines challenge Beijing with naval drills in the South China Sea. These are all a display of actions of war. This is what's happening. Tensions are heated up and tensions are rising. And what I want to say is it's not just global tensions between the U.S. and China, Iran, and North Korea. We've also got tensions specifically with Russia. We've got tensions not only internationally, but we have tensions domestically. Right now, we have the Democratic Party attempting to steal the election yet again from President Trump, this 2020 election. And each and every single Democratic member is running on the ticket of tyranny. They are threatening all of them to usurp the Second Amendment by basically publishing and passing all these laws and regulations against our Second Amendment right. Some of them, Kamala Harris specifically, plans to even take it a step further and go against our First Amendment rights and fight the freedom of speech, our very freedom that we have over the internet. She's talking about mass Orwellian-style censorship being put in place. And keep in mind, it's not going to affect the Democrat candidates. It's going to affect you personally. So not only are we fighting internationally and seeing those tensions, but we have these tensions right here at home. So we're unstable as a country and we're going to a global war front. This is a very dangerous place to be. Look, we've got things happening here at home. We have the information war going on, the battle of truth, the battle for news, the battle for what's really going on. We have an election coming up. And of course, we have tensions all across the globe. This is just my plea to you guys so you understand what's going on. Not only that, but they're keeping Trump occupied by involving him in all kinds of junk, subpoenas with his son. False Russia narratives. They couldn't get anything with him on Russia, so now they're going after William Barr. It's a mess. It's a literal mess, and it's because of the Democratic Party, and they're using your dollars to do so, to create this mess, our tax dollars. But I hope you guys understand what's happening here. I wanted to just kind of do a hodgepodge of all the news so you're aware. Anyhow, I'd love to get your thoughts, comments, and concerns on this. What do you think is going on? What do you think the situation is like? Are we rocky? Are we stable? Domestically speaking, I think most of you will agree with me that we're very unstable. And what about the international front? Should we be concerned with this latest rocket thrown out by North Korea? Should we be concerned with China and what's going on with the trade deal? Should we be concerned with Iran right now? We're sending naval ships out in the sea there. So lots going on. Anyhow, if you would love to donate, you can do that on Patreon. I've got a Patreon account. I have a link in the description box below. I love every one of you. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.